Traders, good morning, and welcome to this live trading webinar. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're having a great time so far. So, is the sound, the picture, everything is all right? Just testing that you can communicate with me. Hello, good morning, good morning. Yes, awesome. How are you guys doing today? Come on, say something. Is everyone okay? Okay, all right, perfect. So as usual, let's start with the risk-free warning. And here it says that this content is for general information only and is not intended to provide trading or investment advice or personal recommendations. And information relating to past performance or any investment does not necessarily guarantee any future performance. So let's share the screen and check the premium analytic portal to see the important news as well as the calendar. Any trades you guys holding today? Until I find it here. All right. So gold and oil, yep. Anyone is trading the Japanese yen, US dollar, something? Good morning, Steph. Welcome. And of course, everyone else. So, Reserve Bank of Australia rate decision. And surprisingly, here it says 3.6%, was giving it as forecast, but yesterday I checked in few different calendars as well. Let me have a look here. Australian dollar, 3.6%, 3.6%. All right, so the market, the interest rate stayed stable by the Reserve Bank of Australia for the interest rate this month. Balance of trade just 30 minutes ago in Germany that affect the euro, 16 billion, expected to move higher. It stays to 16, so the market flagged as red because the actual is lower than the expected, than the forecast, and not than the previous. So usually they put it as red. I don't know why here, but it should be the other way around. It should be if that was lower than the previous one, but here they have it if it's lower than the forecast. Anyway, minor things, is just for the new traders because I received a lot of messages here that it's your first or second time you are with me, and I would like to make sure that everyone understands what we do here, regardless when did you join us. So now we move on to Premium Analytic Portal, and we check on the morning briefing area the today's top headlines. Of course, the focus is on the oil and that decision made by Saudi Arabia, by OPEC in the OPEC Plus meeting, Russia, so want to cut the production of oil, and they want to keep the benchmark in the prices, if I recall, it's the $80. So, of course, as consumers, we're going to experience some more longer inflation. I believe interest rates, they're not going to come down at any time soon. So that affect mortgages and so on, and many other stuff. So let's read. Oil prices surged 6.3% in steepest rise in over a year. Saudi Arabia's oil production cuts reflect cost of reshaping the economy. In Russian courts, secret trials and near certain convictions await accused spies. Israel's Netanyahu delays defense minister dismissal. Fighting escalates in Ukraine's Bakhmut as Wenger chief hoists Russian flag in Eastern City. Australia bans TikTok from government devices aimed security concerns. Wow, that's interesting. And the last one, Tesla ordered to pay more than $3 million in racial harassment case. And I don't know if you guys are watching the cryptocurrency market, but yesterday the Dogecoin, that it's related a lot with let's say Elon Musk / Tesla / Twitter, it rallied about 30% at the time I used to watch the charts. So it's something outstanding for a small coin right now. So let's see what's going to happen today, right? So hello, Wesley, Serge, Ernest, sure you're good. Irpa, Julio, Raquel, Golden Oil, Hishman, Germany 40 looks bullish. Looks like tick up. Okay, that's good. However, we're gonna look at the charts and the price action. All right. Janice, good morning, Roomman. Hello, Steve. Good morning, mentor. Good morning, guys. So at this stage, I would like to make sure that everyone is aware about our YouTube channel. Of course, you guys are watching us from the YouTube. You're going to say, hey, Theo, what are you talking about? Of course, we know the YouTube. We are on the YouTube, but there are other people. They're watching us from Zoom. So I will make sure that everyone has the link. And please, if you find valuable the content, like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. And if you don't find valuable, again, like and subscribe on the I'm joking. So then we do have the Instagram page. We put a lot of content on a daily basis, and please make sure you like and follow us on the Instagram. And also, as I always say, Cherry, welcome. The best way to communicate with me in related / trading, trades, etc., is the Telegram. You can download it on your devices, and really it's where you can reply. For example, you can see here Admirals live session in 10 minutes. You receive notification, but because I'm on the desktop version, the web version, and not on the mobile app version, I don't see the reply button, the message button here. You can put comments. You can take screenshots of your charts. If you have questions, feel free to post them there, but make sure it's going to be under the live trading session. So I will keep an eye on that, because if I scroll down, there are other stuff here that I don't usually go and read all the comments on these ones. Okay, but on the live trading that related to me, yes, I do. Also on the YouTube channel, feel free to post anything related to what we do here. Yes, not just anything. All right, so let's go to the charts and MetaTrader. Just give me a sec, guys. Okay. So let's start with the currency market. And the pound against the US dollar yesterday, a nice bullish engulfing at this area with the bounce from our trend line support. Not actually a trend line support. Now we have to move it because it makes a new high. Actually, it's forming a new high. So this swing is relevant because it creates a new direction in the market. And this area here, if the bullish, think it in the other way around. If the sellers, they were strong, this price action here from an area of resistance should be very directional to the downside. Okay. Now, it didn't happen, and the buyers, they stepped in aggressively with the bullish engulfing. But we can't assume today that we're going to have a breakout. We have high probability to see a breakout. However, we must come and take the highest point and close higher than this 1.1245 area. If we do not close higher than this one here, how can we know for sure that buyers control the market? And if we're going to have the breakout, ladies and gentlemen, then we can measure this distance from here to there. And in technical analysis, we use this as the minimum target to give for this price move. Okay, I'll say that again. If the price is going to break outside of this area with the 2-day close in a row, not 1 day close here and the next day reversal to the downside, but we want to see 2 consecutive candles or bars. I just put bars because it's easier to draw them above this resistance, then and only then we will start looking for aggressive long positions. And I mean aggressive because we have clarity in the long term. We do have the next area of resistance about 200 pips higher than this price, and this tells us that we can have room to make some good move to the upside. Let's move on. Euro, similar, bullish, not bullish engulfing. It didn't close higher than this red candle, but it has bullish implications. This one is a bit far away from the long-term resistance, and we said yesterday, if you remember, we will look to keep buying this on the dips. And on the 4-hour chart yesterday, yes, on the 4-hour chart yesterday, it was the cause at 12 p.m. Local time, broker time, to have this bullish here and continue over the New York session. So today, we still expect to see some more push to the upside on the euro. Australian dollar, it really went deep into this resistance. We will see if it's going to keep climbing higher. And remember, we make the statement that this market at this point here, it should have sell off aggressively. It didn't. It didn't create a new low, and it was screaming that most likely it won't follow any break to the downside. The QE, the same. Now we start getting some clarity to the QE. I like what I see because this one here, it took also the previous candles high yesterday, and today is trading higher than the yesterday's high. So this pattern here, however you want to call it, is just holding higher than this line, and we can see the price move to the upside. Interesting. On the 5-minute chart, we put this consolidation area. We expect the price to break above, give us some trends, and we're going to look to get involved as buyers. USD JPY. Our inverse head and shoulder pattern here. It came, I don't know why it does that. Sorry, guys. We have this low here, tested with this bullish engulfing. Now the market, is it going to hold above this one and we're going to go in a consolidation, or if it's going to break below, who knows? But here the implication was at this point, the pattern played out quite well. So now we're going to wait for some more clarity in the market. Although on the daily chart, we had this bearish engulfing yesterday from the 21 period moving average. Yep. So we will see if the market is going to fall below. USD Canadian dollar, lucrative bearish engulfing yesterday. It was another tradable signal. We weren't live. That was after the session, after we finished the 4-hour candle there, and we do have this area of support down here. So that's our target. Remember, we spoke and we make it clear that this area of support for swing traders, that was a trade, all right, and then another signal here, and then yesterday this one here. Okay, for those who are monitoring the charts constantly and they are in front of the charts and they monitor the 4-hour candles, then you really want to find some trending markets. I'm showing you with the moving averages how easy it is to spot the trend. So it makes your trading activity more simpler. All right. Euro JPY daily chart at the resistance here. We didn't really sold off from this bearish candle. If all these sellers were aggressive, then why they bailed out at this point here? That's a good question. So I'm not very bearish, neither bullish on this one. Pound JPY, pound holds a bit strong lately, and we see it on the with the US dollar that it create that strong move to the upside, and it's right at resistance. Whereas the euro, it's not at the major resistance, if you remember from the two charts, and we see it on the Japanese yen now. The euro find yesterday, 2 days ago, this resistance area, and it sold off with a little bit of let's say that's a long leg doji candle. That's how we call it, because it has long upper and lower lines, and in the middle minimal body. Whereas the pound JPY, it didn't really come to a strong bearish candle reversal. It didn't even touch this resistance yet. And yesterday we had a bullish close, so it's more bullish than the euro. Okay. Australian dollar, it's still pushing higher from this support. So that support appeared to be a great level for the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. We are not in a trend, guys, because if you see this market here, let's say in the last 3 months, that's our near-term, short-term bias. The market is just touched at the support, put a kind of double top here, and then back to the support. So if we isolate, and again, it comes down to the time frame you trade, and which time frame is your execution time frame, and when do you initiate trade. If you initiate trades on the 5-minute charts and your only reference is 1 week of data, then yeah, you are in a strong uptrend here. But if you are trading on a 4-hour chart like the USD Canadian dollar, and you want to take some positions in that market, you must wait for the overall daily chart to show you the clarity with the market structure before you start doing position trading. It's like if you go right now, right now we see the development of this uptrend, and we have this trend line on the 4-hour chart. So we have 1, 2 points, and we have a nice higher high and higher low. If the market is going to find some support around here or at any FIP level, let's say 38.2, or it's going to come down to 61. See the 61 area, how interesting is with intersecting with this high of the candle, and the market react from here. We will definitely be interesting to start looking for longs and keep the trades until the next area of resistance. All right, because we have a sort of clarity now on the higher time frame. That's why we can use this high probability strategy for swing trading. Otherwise, like many times in the Forex market, we not put that way, not every week we're going to have swing trading available to trade on a higher time frame. Yes, maybe we're going to have on the 15-minute chart, on the 30-minute chart, but due to the high volatility the major news events bring to the market, it's not on our benefits as retail traders to hold positions for swing trading over a long period of time by having a tight stop loss 10-15 pips on the 15-minute chart or on the 5-minute chart. Okay, so you have to really understand this important aspect of trading that I explained you, because both strategy, the same strategy, can apply to the 15-minute chart, to the 5-minute chart, as well as to the 4-hour chart. Now, when do we apply it, and under what situation we apply this strategy to each time frame? That's where you need to be clear, and I explained it to you. So I hope that from now on you will be careful with that one. New Zealand JPY, nothing here. Although the market is in this range, we do have a resistance here. The market can stop and reverse. We do have also a resistance here. That's a more let's call it strong resistance. CHF JPY, I'm not interested to look at this because it's not at the support. It's approaching this area of consolidation, and I prefer to just stick to the euro, the pound, the rest due to the uncertain with the Swiss now. Canadian dollar, JPY, Canadian dollar very strong, and we expected to see a push to the upside and of course to touch this area of resistance if the market is keep rallying. Euro CAD, it's nothing there. Euro Swiss, it's nothing. Euro pound, just messy. Pound Australian dollar. Australian dollar was strong across the board, but it gave us a nice retracement here. Market can stop and reverses at this point, so going to be interesting. Keep an eye on that. It's a trending market. Pound CAD, really nothing here at resistance. We don't know if it's going to stop, if it's going to push. Nothing here. Aussie, New Zealand. I'm just going very fast so we can move on to the indices and get ready for the DAX. Let's have a look at the DAX so we can place our order and then we go back to the rest. So that's an interesting. Yesterday we had on the daily chart, yeah, this is a bullish, but yesterday we had on the daily chart what we call a hanging man candlestick line. And a hanging man in an uptrend at an area of resistance, it's a strong reversal pattern. Now, on the 5-minute chart, what I would like to do here, that's the 9 o'clock. I will try to take it from there. If the market is going to come, sell limit order here, my stop loss is going to be above there, and a buy limit order here with a stop loss below this low. Now, why I didn't put this order right at this point for a sell stop and I put it right here, I will show you. Simply because I'm going for 10 pips, and if the market it's going to come at this area, it's more likely to come and retest this order block down there. So by the time it's going to dip into that, I'm going to take the profit out. On the other hand, if it's going to break above this candle line, then definitely we're going to look for the buying side. Okay. Let's check the Nasdaq on the 5 minutes. And as we explained yesterday, we have a nice bullish implication in all the indices, Nasdaq, S&P 500, and Dow Jones. So we really can start looking to position for our swing trading. I still hold the trade here on the FTSE, higher high. Somewhere here, I might close the trade because we're going to reach a strong area of resistance. And that's the play. WTI, this insane gap yesterday didn't got filled. The markets will anticipate the non-farm payroll for the US dollar performance due to the geopolitical and changes in the world. Now we don't know when this gap is going to be filled, but remember, as I told you numerous times, markets discount everything. We observe the chart and we understand we do have this area of gap. We are in a very liquid, we trade a very liquid market. So at some point, this gap, it will be filled. Okay. And the gold, bullish engulfing, this flag here, We said if it's not going to break in the next few days, then it's not a valid flag and pole. FTSE is still high. This one here, it broke to the upside. It gave us 17 pips. I'll cancel the sell order. And how many pips now? We are on the 10. 11. I'll just close the trade. So that was really, really fast. And I don't know if you guys had your trade set up here, or did you trade anything else in the opening? On the 1 minute chart, still rallying, so we might see more to the upside. But anyhow, when we scalp the market, we don't really pay attention to the long-term bias. It's not in our concern. Here it is recovering. Let's go to the 19, 18, 20 market. It's on a rally. If you still hold trades, you can move your stop losses if that's what you prefer to break even, so to secure your position. I don't usually move my stop loss at any point to break even without taking some money from the table, because to move it to break even, it means there are available funds that we want to protect. So why to let the market, if again, in case you're trying to capitalize more and more and more on the move, and it's always better if you take some profit out of the table and then move your stop losses as well. All right, so I think we have lots of markets to watch for today and for the next few days, of course. At this point, I would like to wish to everyone to have a lovely day ahead, wherever you are. Thank you so much for your participation. I wish you happy trading and looking forward to see you again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.